Hello and a very good evening to you. You're watching Times Now Live. I'm Pratibha. Thank you for joining us here. And in the next 1 hour, we have two big debates lined up for you. Debate number one, summons issued to the Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia. The Aam Aadmi Party has compared him to Bhagat Singh and claimed that he will be arrested tomorrow to halt the party's march in Gujarat. Debate number two, a full-page ad on the Wall Street Journal insulting Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman and 10 senior government officials after the IMF hailed India's growth story. Now that has triggered a massive controversy in the country. Is it a deliberate attempt to undermine India? We'll discuss that in just a bit. First up, tomorrow the entire focus is going to be on Manish Sisodia. The Delhi Deputy Chief Minister has been summoned by the CBI in connection with the excise policy probe in the national capital. Sisodia has been summoned at 11 a.m. and the Deputy Chief Minister tweeted that he would appear before the CBI and also fully cooperate with the probe. He said that the CBI has already raided his house for over 14 hours, but nothing was found, but he will still cooperate with the probe. Meanwhile, the Delhi Chief Minister has come out in support of his deputy, saying that these summons have been sent to harass the Aam Aadmi Party leader, also drawing a parallel with the late Bhagat Singh. Arvind Kejriwal saying that this was the second fight for freedom and that Manish Sisodia and Satyendra Jain were today's Bhagat Singhs. Remember, the CBI summons also come days after a massive search operation was launched by the Enforcement Directorate earlier in the week. At least 3 people have already been arrested in the case. The CBI on October 10th arrested a Hyderabad-based consultant Abhishek Boinpalli, who is accused of working as a middleman in facilitating the cartelization. Last month, the CBI had also arrested the Aam Aadmi Party communications chief and Sisodia's close aide Vijay Nair in the case. The businessman and MD of Indo-Spirit Group, Samir Mahendru, was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate in September for his involvement in framing and implementation of the excise policy. So now, unexpected lines of war of words has erupted between the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP over the summons. The Aam Aadmi Party claiming that Sisodia will be arrested tomorrow. The party says that Sisodia will be arrested not for the liquor scam, but because of the upcoming Gujarat elections and the Aam Aadmi Party's rising popularity in the state. The BJP responding to that and saying that the agencies are just following the procedure.
सब लोग समझ रहे हैं कि कल जो मनीष जी को गिरफ्तार किया जा रहा है उसका लेना देना एक्साइज से नहीं है, उसका मामला गुजरात चुनाव का है।
ये ईमानदारी के रूप में जो संस्था है वो काम करती हैं। अब कहीं ना कहीं अगर किसी भी इशू में कहीं संलिप्तता मनीष सिसोदिया के पूरा देश जानता है, अगर उसके खिलाफ साक्ष्य होंगे 100% गिरफ्तारी होगी। जब ये सरकार में थे तब खुली चुनौती दी थी, तो ये क्यों घबरा रहे हैं? और मोदी जी का पहला कमिटमेंट है जीरो करप्शन टॉलरेंस। देश का काला धन जो विदाउट टैक्स किए जाते, उस देश के काले धन को क्या गरीब के लिए लाना चाहिए, नहीं लाना चाहिए? या इनके दबाव में को क्या मिसयूज हो रहा है, पैसे मिल रहे हैं ना।
ये पूछताछ नहीं है, गिरफ्तारी करना है, जेल में डालना है मनीष सिसोदिया को, क्योंकि गुजरात के चुनाव की तारीखें घोषित होने वाली है। गुजरात में मनीष सिसोदिया का कार्यक्रम लग रहा है। गुजरात के अंदर मनीष सिसोदिया की रैलियां, सभाएं और प्रचार का कार्यक्रम लग रहा है। गिरफ्तारी का नोटिस है, ये नोटिस जेल में डालने का नोटिस है। ये नोटिस भारतीय जनता पार्टी की हार का संकेत है।
It's an investigation that must reach its logical conclusion. These are serious questions that Mr. Sisodia will have to answer. It's in the public domain. And the fact remains that there was an excise or liquor policy in Delhi which was literally scrapped, thrown into the dustbin on the so-called premise that the new policy is excellent. When the scam came out indicating large loss to the state, irregularities in the process, then suddenly the Aam Aadmi Party, because Mr. Manish Sisodia is one of the closest, if not the most close associate of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, immediately scrapped the new policy which was supposed to be good.
कल जब मनीष सिसोदिया जी सीबीआई जाएंगे तो उनको वहां पर सीबीआई में गिरफ्तार कर लिया जाएगा। सीबीआई ने इतने छापे कर लिए, रेड कर ली, लॉकर पर रेड कर ली, घर पर रेड कर ली, लेकिन उन्हें कुछ भी नहीं मिला मनीष सिसोदिया जी के खिलाफ। लेकिन फिर भी उनको पूछताछ के लिए बुलाया जा रहा है। ये मामला एक्साइज पॉलिसी का नहीं है, ये मामला गुजरात चुनाव का है।
Summoning is a process of investigation, and when there are facts which are with the CBI and CBI is investigating, they must be wanting some information from him. I can only say that Gujarat elections, BJP is winning hands down. They are nowhere, and not just they, nobody is there.
Well, the Delhi Deputy Chief Minister is #1 on a list of 15 accused in the CBI FIR in the liquor policy violations. In August, the CBI had listed Manish Sisodia in its FIR after conducting searches at his residence. The CBI alleged that there were many irregularities in the excise policy, including the licensees getting undue favors as well as extensions of the licenses without any approvals. The CBI's FIR also states that Manish Sisodia and the other accused public servants took decisions pertaining to the excise policy 2021-22 without the approval of the competent authority, with an intention to extend undue favors to the licensees post the tender. In fact, the Deputy Chief Minister has since claimed that it's a witch hunt by the BJP and nothing will be found, saying that even after several hours of searches that were conducted at his residence, the officials could not find anything. Listen in.
मेरा जो कंप्यूटर है वो भी सीज करके ले गए, मेरा फ़ोन जो था पर्सनल वो भी सीज करके ले गए हैं। हमने, हमारी फैमिली ने पूरा सहयोग दिया जांच में, और आगे भी जो जांच होगी इस पूरे मामले में हम पूरा सहयोग देंगे। हमने कुछ गलत नहीं किया, हमने कहीं कोई भ्रष्टाचार नहीं किया, इसलिए हम डरते भी नहीं। तो गुजरात में हर साल 10,000 करोड़ रुपए की एक्साइज चोरी होती है। अगर शराब की, एक्साइज की चोरी की अगर चिंता इनको होती, एक्साइज के घोटाले की इनको चिंता होती, तो आज ये सीबीआई का पूरा हेडक्वार्टर गुजरात में शिफ्ट करा देते 10,000 करोड़ का घोटाला रोकने के लिए, और यही लोग करवा रहे हैं। और आज भी कह रहा हूं इस सदन में बहुत जिम्मेदारी के साथ, 1000 और रेड कर लोगे कुछ नहीं निकलेगा मेरे खिलाफ। ईमानदारी से काम करता आया हूं, एक पैसे की बेईमानी नहीं की।
So the war of words between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party continuing. Let's open this up. RP Singh, spokesperson of the BJP, Tushar Gupta, senior editor of Swarajya, Akashdeep Muni and Parvinder Singh Sethi, political analyst, joining us here on the broadcast. Thank you so much. Mr. RP Singh, the charge from the Aam Aadmi Party is that the BJP is unable to digest the popularity of the Aam Aadmi Party. Their prophecy on Satyendra Jain was right. Now they predicting that Manish Sisodia will be arrested because he is the model education minister and the BJP does not want Gujarat to know his popularity.
Well, let's talk about both the things. Satyendra Jain is in jail from last 4 months, and Aam Aadmi Party has tried its best. Mr. Kejriwal has tried his best to get him out, but they are not succeeded in getting him out. So it's clear that he is involved in scam, he is involved in the Hawala racket. But secondly, what the education model they talk about, more than 70% schools don't have principal. Almost same number don't have vice principals. Out of the 22,000 teachers in Delhi, 16,382 teachers are temporary in Delhi. More than 70% schools don't have the commerce and science as subjects in the schools. So what education model they are talking about? And so they can keep talking about whatever they want to, but the fact is that Sisodia need to answer certain hard questions, and that I'll just point two out of
the BJP is, the BJP is saying he needs to answer, but the Aam Aadmi Party is saying that, look at the timing of it. It comes just ahead of the Gujarat elections. How do you respond to that?
So what do we do? I mean, if they have done scam in October, November last year, and this year put together, so it's being investigated. I mean, what is the timing about it? Let me just complete. 144.36 crore was waived off in period when there was no corona. I will give you date from December 8th till January 7th, 2022. Was there any corona? But 144 for 36 crore was waived off to his friends. Another 30 crore of earnest money was returned back to the person who was applied for the tender and who got the tender. Never in the history of the economics that someone has ever been returned earnest money. So he need to answer these hard questions, and there was no approval. That's why they went for a post facto approval of these two after they have committed that, because they knew that they are caught, because a red flag was raised by the no less than Chief Secretary of Delhi. He said, I can't take this further because ultimately this will come back to me. So he raised a red flag, and on that basis the LDF sent the files to CBI, and CBI is inquiring. So let them answer the questions.
In fact, I'm quoting from the CBI FIR, irregularities in the policy approval without the consent of the competing authority, intention to extend undue favors to the licensees, and payments made in crores to the close associates of Manish Sisodia. This is what the FIR of the CBI states. Mr. Akashdeep Muni, when these are the serious charges that the Deputy CM is facing, is it right to say that there are Gujarat elections and that's why they are being targeted?
You know, it is very interesting that my fellow panelists have come to a TV debate without research. January, February 2022, Omicron wave was there. Delhi ordered lockdown. After which the 144 crore issue was...
It was between December and January. That 1 month there was no wave. There was no corona.
Listen to me carefully.
So no, don't misquote me. I gave a date. I'm again repeating a date. 8 December till 7 January.
Let me complete. January to February 2022 there was Omicron wave and lockdown was
की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं मैं सर दिसंबर से जनवरी की बात कर रहा हूँ दिसंबर से जनवरी में देश में कहीं दिल्ली में कहीं कोरोना नहीं था आपने 144.36 करोड़ रुपए आपने रेवड़ी बांट दिया अपने अपने दोस्तों के बीच में
ये दिखता है कि नहीं कैसे हमारे पब्लिक रिप्रेजेंटेटिव दूसरों को बोलने नहीं देते आप पब्लिक रिप्रेजेंटेटिव इतना तो शालीनता रखिए कि दूसरों को बोलने दे पहले चीज सुनिए पूरी बात प्लीज विथ ऑल रेस्पेक्ट
सर आप
प्लीज कंटिन्यू
मैंने फरवरी बोला नहीं आपने फरवरी बोला
No, let's keep it on the excise policy. Tushar Gupta, let me go first to Tushar Gupta. Do stay on with us. Tushar Gupta, the charge that the Aam Aadmi Party says time and again is that look at the timing of the raids, one after several hours, 14 hours of raids, CBI officials at the Delhi Deputy Chief Minister's residence, his locker being searched, nothing has been found. So the charges against the Deputy CM are absolutely false, and this is just a targeting of the BJP.
Good evening, Pratibha. Good evening to all the panelists. See, RP Singh here is very generous to explain the follies of the Aam Aadmi Party model, be it in education, be it in Delhi. But I have a simple litmus test, Pratibha. Simple litmus test. The day an investigation is ordered by the Delhi Chief Secretary, the very next day the government withdraws the excise policy. That is where you draw the line. A simple litmus test. Let's not get into the technicalities. Let's not get into the rates. Let's not get into the what and if the excise policy was. A simple question to Kejriwal government. If you were so honest, if you were so sure about the policy you were implementing, why would you withdraw it the very next day? Less than 24 hours after investigation is ordered. Number two, about Gujarat. Now, one reality is that in this country, we're in a perpetual election mode. But I believe that the psephologists that the Aam Aadmi Party consults come from another planet, perhaps. Because there is no way Aam Aadmi Party is going to make a dent in Gujarat. It's nothing to do with Gujarat. Absolutely nothing. In fact, the BJP looks very good to win more than 136. But that's not about it. The Aam Aadmi Party says that conduct thousands of raids. Atishi maar lena in a press conference. आप हजारों raid करिए. Manish Sisodia कहते हैं आप हजारों raid करिए. हमें छुपाने के लिए कुछ नहीं है. My point is, then this is your opportunity to shine. This is your time to prove that the BJP is indeed conducting vindictive politics against you. But you get rattled every time there is an investigation against you. So you need to make up your mind. Either you are open to investigation.
Okay, so three takeaways from that. Okay, three takeaways from that. One is, पहले आम आदमी पार्टी ये कहा कि ये वर्ल्ड्स बेस्ट एक्साइज पॉलिसी है. अगर है तो प्रोब होने के बाद व्हाई डिड यू विथड्रॉ इट? सेकंड, यू से इलेक्शंस, आर यू एक्सपेक्टिंग द सीबीआई और द एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट टू से कि नहीं अब तो कुछ महीनों में यहाँ इलेक्शंस हो रहे हैं, सो राइट नाउ वी कांट प्रोब दिस इश्यू एट ऑल. एंड थर्ड, यू से दैट द चार्जेस अगेंस्ट अस आर एब्सोल्युटली फॉल्स, देन व्हाई नॉट अलाउ द प्रोब? परविंदर सिंह जी, बीजेपी आस्किंग दीज थ्री पर्टिनेंट क्वेश्चंस.
देखिए, मैं सारे क्वेश्चंस का बारी बारी से आंसर दूंगा। सबसे पहले तो जब ये एक्साइज पॉलिसी बेस्ट पॉलिसी थी, लेकिन एलजी ने और इनके जो गवर्नमेंट मुलाजिम जो हाई लेवल पे थे, बीजेपी ने उसको इंप्लीमेंट नहीं होने दिया। 800 850 शराब के ठेके पहले थे, 400 खुल पाए थे, उसके ऊपर खुलने भी बंद हो गए थे। ये एक्साइज पॉलिसी बढ़िया है, इसलिए पंजाब में इंप्लीमेंट हुई है। अब दूसरी बात, आप कह रहे हैं कि चुनाव से नहीं है। मैं कहता हूं किसी व्यक्ति ने, चाहे ए है, बी है, सी है, अगर गलत काम करा उसको इमीडिएटली उसके ऊपर एक्शन होना चाहिए, उसको सजा होनी चाहिए। लेकिन एक सत्ता पक्ष की पार्टी अगर कोई संवैधानिक संस्थाओं का, चाहे वो सीबीआई हो, ईडी हो या जुडिशरी और लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिस्टम है, उसका मिसयूज करके अपने राजनीतिक फायदों के लिए एक पार्टी जो उनके लिए एक थ्रेट बन गई है गुजरात चुनाव के लिए और 2024 के लिए, उनके ऊपर देखिए, आपने अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के ऊपर रेड डाली, आपने मनीष सिसोदिया जी के घर पे रेड डाली, उनके पैतृक गांव में डाली, उनके लॉकर्स में डाली। उसके बाद आज जो बीजेपी के प्रवक्ता या बड़े लीडर हैं, वो सीबीआई डायरेक्टर बनकर या सीबीआई के स्पोक्स पर्सन बनकर कह रहे हैं कल मनीष सिसोदिया जी अरेस्ट हो जाएंगे। उनके पास सारी इंफॉर्मेशन है, किस बेस के ऊपर अरेस्ट हो जाएंगे। वो कह रहे हैं अगर मैंने कोई गलत काम करा तो आप इन्वेस्टिगेशन करिए। पिछले 7-8 साल के अंदर 500 लोगों के ऊपर रेड पड़ी है, उनमें से कितने लोगों को आपने अरेस्ट कर लिया? आपने सतेंद्र जैन को अंदर कराया, आपके पास उनका कोई प्रूफ मिला? अब तक अभी तक कोई प्रूफ नहीं मिला। आप कह रहे हैं जज बहुत प्रेशर करता है, इसको चेंज कर दीजिए। आप जुडिशरी का मजाक मत बनाइए, आप सिंपल वे में काम करिए। अगर 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 किसी ने कोई गलत काम करा तो उसको कोर्ट देखेगा, लेकिन आप संवैधानिक गुजरात के आपको नजर आ रहा है अरविंद केजरीवाल एक थ्रेट है। इसलिए आप जो है अभी जो मनीष सिसोदिया जी गुजरात ना जा पाए, इस करके उनको अरेस्ट करने की एक साजिश है। अब ये कल पता लगेगा कि सीबीआई उनको अरेस्ट करती है।
Mr. RP Singh, you know, the Aam Aadmi Party is charged time and again. I just want to come back to this. Okay, Tushar Gupta, before I come to you, I just want to take this from Mr. RP Singh, because time and again the Aam Aadmi Party is saying the BJP does not know what to do with Aam Aadmi Party. What is the result of the raids? Yes, several hours the officials were there. What are the results of that? Apart from the charges that have been mentioned in the FIR, there is no money that has been found at his residence. So why is it that the officials, or why is it that even before the officials, the BJP says that he is going to be arrested?
Which was the BJP spokesperson said he will be arrested? Yes, they who say that, oh, we are going to be arrested. ये उल्टा चोर कोतवाल को ढूंढते हैं। दिक्कत है, चोर भी खुद हैं, लुटेरी भी खुद हैं, कोतवाल भी खुद हैं, जज भी खुद हैं। They themselves are the people who have done the scam. They are the people who are inquiring. They think they are inquiring into it, and they are the judge themselves. That's the problem. But let me remind you 3 names. This gentleman named Asim Khan. I mean, let me jog your memory. He was a minister in Mr. Kejriwal's government. He was caught red-handed taking bribe, and he was sacked. There's a case going on against him. There's another Mr. Tomar, who was involved into the racket of the fake degree. Do you remember that, the law minister in Delhi? Then there was another person named Sandeep Kumar. There's another person. He was raping women. He was raping women for the ration card. He would say, "I'll make you ration card," and rape a woman. He was sacked.
Pratibha,
I'm talking about man. Give me a second. I'm just jogging your memory, saying that this is the track record of the Aam Aadmi Party. Problem is that we forget the track record, and that's why Satinder Jain. Let me give me another second. Also Satinder Jain. They have gone to the court. Court has rejected their plea and is still in jail. And let Mr. Sisodia answer the 2 basic questions. And I'm sorry, my fellow panelist has misquoted me. I said December 7th till January 7th, 1 month, there was no corona. There was no corona at all in Delhi. And for that period, 144.36 crore was given as revenue to his friends.
Okay, all right. Yes, Tushar.
Pratibha, I have 2 points. I heard Parvinder saying a lot of things. I give him all the benefit of doubt, Pratibha. All the benefit of doubt. I say he's absolutely truthful. I give him all the benefit of doubt. Then I have 2 questions. He says that the BJP did not allow the bureaucrats and other functionaries in the Kejriwal government to implement the excise policy properly, that they were under pressure of some sorts. My simple question then is, why was no word uttered until an investigation was ordered? If you were so sure that your world's best excise policy is being hampered by the BJP, why did you, hold on, why were you not actually
debate will go nowhere with so many questions, no answers.
The rattled already. Rattled already. No, my simple question is
let Akashdeep respond very quickly. Yes, Akashdeep.
Pratibha ji, first of all, As per the BJP spokespersons, 10,000 crore scam has been done by Mr. Manish Sisodia. If 10,000 crore scam has been done by Manish Sisodia in this liquor scam, there has been more than 500 raids conducted by central agencies on his home, on his village, on his locker, etc., etc. Not a single rupee has been found out directly relating to Mr. Manish Sisodia. Okay. After I complete, you can come in.
Answer the question.
This is called the best example of being rattled.
Answer the question I asked. Answer the question I asked. Answer the question I asked. If you were so... No, answer the question I asked.
Okay, Parvinder ji, if it was the world's best excise policy, why roll back?
मैं आपको बोला एलजी ने इंप्लीमेंट नहीं होने दी, अगर उसको इंप्लीमेंट करते बाकी शराब की वाइन शॉप भी बंद हो जाती। लेकिन आप उस बात को समझिए ना, अगर वो बेस्ट पॉलिसी थी इसलिए पंजाब में इंप्लीमेंट कर दी। पंजाब में यही जो नई पॉलिसी है वही चल रही है। आप इस बात को समझिए, जो आम आदमी पार्टी को दिल्ली के अंदर काम करने नहीं दिया जा रहा, इनकी संवैधानिक संस्थाओं का मिसयूज हो रहा है, ये सबसे बड़ा पूरा देश देख रहा है। जो एजुकेशन सिस्टम, जो हेल्थ फैसिलिटी जो आम आदमी पार्टी लेके गई, वो पूरे वर्ल्ड के अंदर का एक एग्जांपल है। अगर अमेरिका की राष्ट्रपति की वाइफ आती है, वो कहती है मैं दिल्ली के स्कूल देखना चाहती हूं, जो बेस्ट स्कूल्स हैं। आप गुजरात के स्कूल्स देखिए, आप देखिए 10,000 करोड़ के जो शराब है गुजरात के अंदर, ड्राई स्टेट होने के बावजूद वहां पे इलीगल शराब, नकली शराब, जहरीली शराब, जिससे 100 लोग मर जाते हैं, वहां सीबीआई नहीं जाती।
Okay, so the charges from both sides are going to continue, but the Aam Aadmi Party continuing to say they're being targeted only because of the Gujarat polls. Interesting to see what will happen tomorrow. CBI issuing summons to the Delhi Deputy Chief Minister, all the action at 11 a.m. On that note, we'll have to wrap up at that. Thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast.